This is Dr. Jana and you are watching video with me on DLD. In this video, today we are going to cover the RS flip-flop. You know, a flip-flop is decided by the latch, whatever the latch we are providing. Suppose the latch I am providing a RS latch, then the flip-flop I will call it as the RS flip-flop. Suppose I am providing the latch is equal to SR, then I can call it as a SR flip-flop. Say what is that latch? I already explained in our previous video. Latch is that if you are using two NOR gate, then the top one you can see it here. This we call it as the R here, this one. This we call it as the R and this one we call it as the S. Here you see NOR gates are there, NOR gate number 1 and this is NOR gate number 2. You can see here OR gate and one NOT gate constitute one NOR gate, and the output of second NOR gate, the output of the second NOR gate here, the output of the second NOR gate is provided as the input of this first and the output of the first is provided as the input to the second. These are things. And here on the top it is R, input provided here, it is S here. Okay. So these are the latches. These are not clogged. It is the general flip-flops, whatever we say, basic. You got it now? So when these are going to be clogged, you can see below that it is the RS flip-flop. Here I am putting a clock here. You can see I am putting a clock here. What is that? What do you mean by the clock? I am giving some clock pulse here. So 0 to 1 and 1 to 0, like that, as you can some things I am giving it here. When it is clogged, you see, when it is not clogged, then what will happen? Say when it is not clogged or clock is equal to 0, then it will return the previous state. Nothing will happen to that one. Are you following me? In both the cases, when I am not going to make it clogged or it is non-clogged, whatever I say, in that case the output will be simply in the memory state. It will be in the memory state. So I can say like this. So if clock is equal to 0, that means no clock I am providing. So in that case, whatever the value of S and R or R and S you provide, so then it is taking the memory, because what is there in the memory it will return. It will not change that one. You got it now? So that is one case. You got it now? So I will show you if you want. These things I will put it here. Here I will show you. You come to this one. You come to this one. Yeah, you can see it here. You can see it here. If you, it little minimize also. This much of big thing is not required. Are you getting me? So now when the clock is equal to 0, irrespective of the value we provide in SR, the memory is there as it is. We are not going to change anything. It's clear? These are the operations. So what is there in the memory, something will be written. And when clock is there, when I am putting a clock is equal to 1, so in that case what will happen? If both the inputs are 0, S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 0, so in that case it is also return the memory. It does not go for any change. But when it is clock, that means clock is equal to 1, so S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 1. When R is equal to 1, it is a reset 1. Okay? When R is equal to 1, it is a reset 1. So in this case, what will do? What is the value of S? It will put there, 0 it will be there, and Q bar will be reverse of this one. The reverse of 0 is equal to 1. So it is a reset. That means this Q value it will reset to 0 all the times, whatever the value it is there. That means your S value was 0 and it is set to 0. Got it now? And when, because these are the first case, it was when clock is equal to 0. The remaining cases, all the 4 cases, I am putting some clock is there. Okay. The first case, when both the input in S and R is equal to 0, it returns the memory as it is. When 0, 1, just go for resetment, that the value of Q becomes 0 here. And Q bar it becomes just reverse of that one. But when S is equal to 1, when S is equal to 1, it is a set 1. So what it will set? That means here it is going to change this one. So this 0 value will change to 1 and q bar it becomes 0 automatically. But when it is clocked and both the input s and r is equal to 1, so this is a racing condition, it is invalid, because in this case q and q bar both come 0, which is not, which is against the latches. What is the principle of latches? Here if 1 is 0, the inverse of q will be 1, or if 1 is 1, the other will be 0. But here both the cases it is coming 0, it is invalid conditions. Are you following me? So these are the things we have seen it here. Now if you roll back to our previous one, I come to here this one now. Okay, now I check it here what is happening. We left it here and we have gone to that one. Yeah, now you can see I am putting two type of flip-flops are there. This is the RS flip-flop, the name you can clearly see it here, and this one is the SR flip-flop. This one I am writing it here. This is the SR set reset flip-flop. Okay, and how you say set reset, that I already given you the explanation. When all the gates are NAND gate, when all the gates used are NAND gate, in that case it becomes a SR flip-flop. Okay, here are you following me? Here also NAND gate 1, this is NAND gate 2, this is NAND gate 3, and this is NAND gate 4. That means all the gates are universal gate and NAND gate I am using, it becomes an SR flip-flop. It becomes an SR flip-flop. Then what is RS flip-flop? Okay, we will see what is the condition here for SR latch. What happens to the SR latch? Suppose I am talking about only the latch, means I am not considering the left hand side, I am only going for the right hand side. SR latch, what will happen? Suppose here I put S is equal to 0 in AND gate, are you getting now? In what will happen here? If S and R both is equal to 0, then it will be in the previous state. Remember these things. I am talking about the SR latch. When S and R both inputs are 0, so what is the previous state? It will return. It will not change. If S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 1, so R is reset. So when R is equal to 1, that means it will reset. What is reset? The Q value it will make to 0 by default. You got it now? And when S is equal to 1, R is equal to, it will set. That means Q value will become 1 here. Are you following me? And when both S are equal to 1, the racing condition it becomes invalid. If you follow this principle, if you remember these things, same thing will be using. Are you following me? So SR latch is the basic flip-flop. SR latch is the basic flip-flop. In the basic flip-flop, the principle is that if S and R both are 0, then the output will be the memory where the previous one it will be there. That means the memory, if it 1 is there, it will become 1, if it is 0, then something will be written. Then second case, if S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 1, so in that case you see what is the maximum here, R is equal to 1. Which one is highest? That means that is the value, reset is equal to 1, that means it is the reset. Here set is equal to 1, that is the set. And when both are 1, is the racing condition, it is invalid. Because why it is invalid? Because in this case, when both the S and R is equal to 1, the output Q and Q bar, it will come 0. And both cannot be same. Q and Q bar cannot be 0. Because if Q is equal to 0, then Q bar will be inverse of 0. But it is showing 0, 0. That is the contradiction of that one. So that is not the principle of our latch. Clear? So in this way, if you check it here, I am going to one this flip flop, your RS flip flop. In the RS flip flop, what happens? Let me see it here. Now, let us see. I am putting some QT. Can you see it here? I am putting here QT. One is here QT, and here it is QT plus 1. What is QT? QT is the previous value. QT is the previous value, and QT plus 1 is the current value. You got it now? So QT, which is already in the memory, and after this proper operations, what is the new value? That becomes the QT plus 1. In the first case, I am telling, say suppose QT means here what is the output of the Q here, Q. This Q value I call it the QT. T for the time, here it is, I can write it here, this is the qt, right? So this is qt bar, this is qt bar. That means what is the next qt value? That will be qt plus 1. Here telling if the qt is starting no value there, suppose I am taking qt is equal to 0. Okay, if qt is equal to 0, so how many variables we are having now? Qt, s and r. I can make a combination of 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 and 1 1 1. So these are the possible things we can represent for the binary representations. The first four cases you see, first four cases here it is coming 0 0 0 0. The second four cases it is coming 1 1 1 1, it is coming. So let us see when all q is equal to 0, let us consider. So this is 0 0. So in this case the output is coming 0, it is going to the previous state. Same thing we have taken it here. When SR both is equal to 0, it becomes the previous state. Then when S is equal to 0 and R in the reset, that is the clear. Reset means what? What is the qt value? It will clear and make it 0. That means what the value of S, the same thing will be here. Now when S is equal to 1 and R is the reset value, that means now what are the output will be there, qt plus 1, now it will change it to make it 1. And if both are 1, it is becoming the rest of the invalid state. Is it, are you following? So this is the thing when qt means if the previously that output here it is equal to 0. If the previously output is equal to 1, suppose instead of 0 the output previously it was 1. First case we have taken it is 0, now we are telling no 0, now let it be qt was 1. If qt is equal to 1, same thing, if there is a possibility of 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. So with qt is equal to 1, see the first case 0 0 what are there, it is going to the previous state, qt it is going to the just going to 0. But here making the opposite, you see. That means when I am changing the value of qt here, the output is also changing. Are you following me? Previously the qt is equal to 0, qt is equal to 0 and qt plus 1 also it was the previous state whatever there. But immediately I changed qt is equal to 1. Here you see when qt is equal to 1 here and both s and r is equal to 0. So in 0 0 0 the case was 0, but 1 0 0 now the case becomes 1. When the case become 1, are you following me? Here the qt plus 1 output, that means here also it goes to the previous state. That means previously it was 1, previously it was 1, here previous means this was the one case here. So the same one it continues here. Now when s is equal to 0 and r is equal to 1, because all the cases here clock will be 1. Don't worry now, because first four cases I have taken clock is equal to 0, the second four cases clock is equal to 1. Now when I am going for 0 and 1, so which is the higher value? So 1 is the higher value, it is reset. That means it has to reset. Which one it has to reset? Then what is the value of qt? That will reset. Reset means it is 0. Set means it is 1. Now it will reset. And previously 1 was there. It will reset to or clear to and make it 0. Clear means 0 will be there. Now when s is equal to 1 and r is equal to 0, then it will set. That means what is the value? It will change. If 0 was there, now it comes to 1. And when all are 1, that means clock is 1. And s is equal to 1, r is equal to 1. This is a racing condition, this is also invalid conditions. Are you following me? So here what we will try to explain you, I have explained the latches in the basic or the very fundamental flip-flops, the latches. There if SR both are equal to 0 and if SR both are 1 and if S is equal to 0, R is equal to 1 and if S is equal to 1, R is equal to 0. So all these operations and what is the operations and what is the comments it is coming in here. Are you getting me? Then in that case I am taking the previous output and the current output. Then three variables are there. One is the qt, then is the s and r. So I am taking 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0. So because there is 3 there, so 2 to the power 3, 8 number of possibility will be there. So it is 0 0 0 2 1 1 1 1, right? 1 1 1, right? So in that case also we have seen all things. Once everything is ready, now you see where is the output is equal to 1, where is the output is equal to 1. See, so here one output is equal to 1. Can you see one output is here 1, and here another output is equal to also 1. Here also one output is equal to 1, and here one output is equal to 1. And the invalid state race condition means this is the this we can say two cases are this I can say this is the x I can put it don't care whatever the value you put because SR value whatever the value you put it doesn't care it is not going to respond anything. Are you following me? So in that case I am going to create one K map. I am going to create one K map. If I create a K map and these are the things I am taking it here now. So this value I take it here control C and I go back here okay. I think somewhere it is missing. Okay, don't worry, I am creating one more. Control V. Are you following me? This is one. Then I am opening this one also. I am opening this one. Just give me 1 minute time. And I am taking this one, control C, and I come out of this thing and I put it here. Okay. Now control V. Okay, I put it here. Are you following me? Now here I take it here. Now you tell me I have a K map. So in this K map, when you are getting 1 1 1, you see the left hand side here. What are the things you are having? One is Q, one I am having S and R. Are you getting me? So here I am taking whatever the values are there. So here 1 is equal to 1. Here where it is 0 1 0. 0 1 0 means this is 0 and this is 1 0. That means here it must be 1. Okay. Then you are telling at 1 0 0 also 1. So this is 1. This is 0 0. This is also 1. 1 0 0 is also 1. Then 1 1 0 is equal to also 1. 1 0 also it is equal to 1. So 3 1 condition is there. And race condition 0 1 1 0 1 1, this is the race condition, and another is there 1 1 1, this is also the condition 1 1 1, this is also race condition. Are you getting me? So if this is the thing, if I want to make something, that means x means you can take any value. I take it here 1, okay. So instead of x I take it 1. Get it now? So if I go for the min term, this is 1. Can you follow me? And this also along with this one and this one, it will be 1. Are you following me? Then if you try to write the equation for that one, how to write the equation? If you check it here, this is SR, this is the SR. So what is the common here? S is common. Can I write S? Can I write S here? Yes. If the equation is S, okay, this is the sum of product S plus, okay, and here you see what is the value here? It is 1 0 1 0 and here 0 0. 1 0 0 0 means what is the common here? The right hand side 0 is common. I am talking about this column and this column. So in this row, this one row. So here 0 0 1 0. What is common? So last 0 is common. That is R bar. That is R bar. Okay. Then what about this one? This is equal to Q. Okay. So this becomes S plus Q R bar. This becomes S plus Q R bar. You got it now? So this became the equation. I can write it. This is the equation. This is the equation for that one. You got it now? So in this way, we can. Then what is this value? What is this equation? What you are getting? So this is your Q t plus 1. which is equal to q t plus 1. That means, yeah, I am writing here, whatever the q I am providing it here, from this I am able to derive the equation. Okay, let us now try. So this qt plus 1, whether it is applying, suppose it is telling when q is equal to 0 and s is equal to 0, r is equal to 0, whether qt plus 1 is coming 0 or like that, will say it. So here s is equal to, see, s is equal to 0, q is equal to, what is q? Q is also 0, 0 plus 0, and what is r bar? R is equal to 0, r bar is equal to 1. Okay, r bar is equal to 1. So 0 into 1 is equal to 0, 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. That means qt plus 1 must be 0. You see, qt plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, you can say, sir, this is not clear. We can take another case. We will take this one. You will take this case when all are 1. Okay, so s is equal to 1, s is equal to 1 plus q is equal to also 1, and r is equal to 1, and inverse of r is equal to 0. Then 1 into 0 is equal to 0, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. Can you see here? The output is also qt plus 1 is equal to 1. That means whatever the things you are doing it there, same thing we are able to achieve using this equation. This I created a digital circuit. This is the thing. If things passes through this, whatever the condition you pass it, whatever the q, whatever the SR you pass, no, I am able to get the qt plus 1. And this is the things what we explained. We explained about the RS flip-flop. Clear? So I hope you have understood this concept. If you have understood the same thing also, you can try for the SR. In the SR, what will happen? In SR, the latch is SR and all the gates are NAND gate. Okay, all the gate are. So we may take one more video to explain all the things clearly. So if you have really understood these things and like these things, give us a thumbs up, and please do share with your friends also. And also don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching this video, and take care of your health. Have a good day. Thank you all.